everybody. Got another grab bag in. As you can see, this is another one from Mike's Coin Carnival. Um, these, I believe, are the $35 packs. Been dealing with Mike for a while. Always have fun opening his. Just trying to, support some of the smaller sellers. But we're going to go ahead and open this. And just in case you're not aware, this is James Garner with Stockyards Coin. I do these just to educate, maybe just to do a little bit of fun activity, I guess, just to have fun with this and see if I can achieve a certain value. So based upon this, I'm going to check my eBay, see exactly what I paid on this one. And my whole goal is to achieve approximately 80% of my spent value. So on this one, look at the purchase history here. So on this one, we spent a total of $76.71. So that's two packages at if you buy two, it's $35.63 each. One is $35.99, and so on and so forth. You buy quantities of more. So in these bags, Mike has, let's see. And again, Mike, great seller. I want to, my ultimate goal is, of course, achieving my 80%. So how do I get to that 80%? I could go to eBay, check for sold prices. I could do Gray Sheet. I could do Red Book. I can do, if I have some slabs, I can go to places like NGC, PCGS. But for the sake of this and to be completely transparent, I go, and as the individual that's the consumer, I want to go off of retail prices. So if I were to buy these coins at retail, not wholesale, if I were to buy these at retail, I wanted to have something that I can compare it to. So for these, I actually look at Gray Sheet. Look at that Gray Sheet value and see if I get 80% of my value. So this is two bags in one. So I'm going to go ahead and open this bag. These are always fun to open. I never know exactly where to cut. Let's try up here. And I think I'm going to have to get another knife or sharpen this one at least. Yeah, these bags, almost like a trash bag. He always packages them like this. I always know when I'm getting a package from Mike because of these packages. Sometimes I win on his packages. Sometimes I don't meet my goal. But again, this is all fun. One of the things that he does promise that in a couple of the bags, you might end up with bigger silver or even up to a gram of gold. I think that's what he's still got on these. So we've got two bags there. Nothing else to see in here. So we'll start off with, let's just go ahead and start off with this one. And how I do this is I go through, and as I go through, I don't necessarily know the prices when I'm recording this. I can give you some estimates. However, just to verify that we're giving it in the Gray Sheet value, I will add the prices right up here at the top, like right in that corner up there. showing you what I believe the value is. You know, you can either agree with that value or not. And again, I am going off strictly off of gray sheet retail value for each one of these. All right. So here we go. Let's see what we got. So first off, we got a 1946p wheat cent. Yeah, 1946, not one of the top pennies out there. This one has a lot of wear, probably more of a good. I'd have to look at that backside a little bit, see how much is worn on that. And then I know I always have a Mike's Coin Carnival bag when I get one of these tokens. These are the little gaming tokens. So I always know that it's one of his bags. Then we have a uncirculated 1987. You know what? I'm going to have to keep this one myself. 1987 $half Kennedy $half clad. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that might be, I think that's a P. I think blue represents P. Let's see what our next coin is. And sometimes he throws in some little stones in here as well. So this is a Belgium, 1954, 20 centimes. And I like that he puts these KM numbers on here. It makes it easier to research those in the book. So this is the Belgium 1954 20 centimes. Looks to be in good condition. Next we have a lucky token. Got a bunch of these lucky tokens from him. A little Chinese lucky token. And again, those prices as we go along will actually be up in that corner. So here we have a 25 Lincoln cent. This is the Philadelphia and Denver mint. Of course, 2025 last year of minting the Lincoln cent or the penny for circulation. I understand that they're still going to probably add them into mint sets, but for sale, but to collectors. But outside of that, they're not going to be up for circulation. This right here is a Peru 1935 half sol de oro. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Kind of a cool looking coin. Well, cool design on the front. I don't think I've seen one of those, so certainly don't know what the value of that one's going to be. We have a 1970 Bermuda 10 cents. So looks like the old Queen Elizabeth on there. And then on the back we've got a floral design. I'm not sure what flower. It kind of looks like a tulip. But this is a Bermuda 1970 10 cents. We'll see what that value is here in a little while. Then we have a 1985 Denmark 5 ore. 1985 Denmark 5 ore. Got the number 5 on the back of it. I'm sure it's going to be more of a copper. We have a Netherlands 1958 25 cents. You know, I think the Netherlands were actually aluminum, but I'll check that to verify. A lot of times when you get those coins younger than, say, 1965, especially the foreign coins, and we know the U.S. coins, They have silver, but this one looks like it may be aluminum. I will check that out for sure. All right, there's our blue lace agate. So he's got a couple of stones. He throws this in his packet. So that and some guaranteed stuff that you get in his packets. So we got blue lace agate, little nuggets there, and then we have some green adventurine, another stone there. I guess I don't guess you could actually facet these. It's more of a cabochon type look, but well, we got a slab that's sticking down here. Let's see what this is. This is a world coin treasure hoard, and it says 1 krona. So authentic world coin treasure hoard. I'm going to have to look and see exactly what coin that is. It looks like a ICG. Yeah, ICG slab. Yeah, as it says right there, ICG slab. To kind of check out the value on that. He's got some more flips up here. Let's see if we can bring those down here. All right. We've got the mint token. This is another thing that he includes in all of his packets. You actually get a mint token. I might have to hold on to these. Maybe he's telling me something. I need to hold on to them because eventually there'll be a run on the mint token market. We've got the Canadian silver, 80% silver. This is a 1964 Canadian 10 cents. I love these Canadian 10 cents. I love any of the Canadian silver. Just has a really nice look to it. Looks like we've got, I can't see the date on it. Seems like it's got a date on there, but I'm not sure what that date is. But we do have a buffalo nickel. Actually relatively nice on the reverse. I'll have to verify that date. I really can't see that date very well on here. One of the things about the buffalo nickel is those dates wear off relatively easily. And then we've got the mother of pearl. So I got a bunch of mother of pearl from Mike. As a personal collector, I don't mind having those. To me, it doesn't add any additional value. He does throw in a magnifier of some sort. Let's see if we can see a date with. No. I can't really make it out, but I see a hint of a date on that buffalo nickel, but we'll check that out later. And then the old gold foil. These I know for a fact, $2 to $3 at most. Certainly not something that I appreciate collecting, but I'm sure there's some individuals out there that would. All right, there's the old thank you card limited edition. And Banco de Centro de Honduras. I'm actually getting ready to go to Honduras. Maybe I should take this with me so I can actually spend it. Be down there for a medical mission coming up soon. And then, as usual, Mike throws in his own personal slabs. Let's see what this is. We've got a 1988P uncirculated Lincoln Memorial cent. And as you can see, we've got Mike's Coin Carnival right there back on the back. He creates these and sells them independently. So I'm going to put these aside. And we'll get that other package open, see what we got in that one. So while I'm getting that ready, if y'all would make sure you like and follow my channel if you like to see me open up any packages. Oh, I need to check in here. Make sure I didn't leave any coins or any stamps or anything like that. And then there's also a little bell. If you hit that little bell, it'll alert you when I do my or when I post my next video. All right, so we're going to open this from the right side this time. And we got a magnet. And look at that, right off the bat, we've got silver. 80% Canadian 10 cents. You know, again, I can't tell you enough about these silver Canadian coins. I love those. And these magnets, man, I'm going to have to start giving these away. But, oh, I was like, it's stuck to the, but there's a staple there. It's stuck to the staple, not to the coin. So it tells you, you could tell the staples are metal, coin is not. So these are really good to have around. You can actually, well, it doesn't stick to the clad coin. This is 1987. Let's see. Let's pull out another slab here, or a flip. We got a 1959 5 centavos. 1959 Mexico 5 centavos. Looks to be in good condition. Next up, we have another lucky token. One of the Chinese lucky tokens. So you'll see a typical pattern with Mike's stuff. He's got a lot of the same stuff in here in each one of his packages, but you're shooting for a chance to get that gram of gold. I'm not sure. I think he's got some other denominations of gold and also some silver. But Mike's Coin Carnival, check him out. You know, $30 gives you an opportunity to win gold, and you'll never know what you get. Let's see this one right here. Ooh, I love that. That's a pretty coin. But it's a 2016. So right off the bat, I know it's not. Yep. Holy cow. That's a strong magnet. So right off the bat, we know that that's not silver. It just sticks right to it automatically. East Caribbean States, 2016, 25 cents. But man, that is a beautiful coin. I don't know if you can see make out the ship on that. Really, man, this is, it's got some fingerprints on it, but, man, that's a really pretty coin. I don't think I've ever seen one. This one right here is a 1988 Australia $1. An Australian $1. Let's see, it's got a kangaroo on the back. Almost like I said, it looks like a kangaroo with the alligator, but I bet you it's just a kangaroo. Never seen one of those either. That's one of the cool things about the foreign coins. You never get to. You never know what you're going to get when you get that. Hey, we got another blue lace agate. And again, you're probably looking at maybe 50 cents on these. You can go to some of those little general stores and pick these up for next to nothing, a whole bag of them. And then we have a 1941 P wheat cent in good condition. 1941 P wheat cent in good condition. Let's see. We have the United Arab Emirates 2014 1 dirham. Let's see. Is that what do you think? Is that steel? Oh, that's not silver. Sticking right to it. But again, before before 1960 is when you'll find more of the silver coins. This right here, another one of the this is a Philadelphia Mint token. And I know I joked about it on my last video about Mike. I think he's got a whole plethora of these, and he just gives them out to me. Green Adventurine. Again, you know, we're looking 25 to 50 cents worth of stones right there. Let's see. We've got a George. What is this? Oh, look on the back, stupid. It says Great Britain, 1949 half crown. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a half crown. I may have one in my collection, but does not look familiar to me. But again, I can't say enough about having that KM number on there. Makes it so much easier to find. I wonder, well, can't tell if it's metal or not, or what kind of metal it is. You know, it's not sticking to it. But this is a half crown. I'm going to look into that one a little bit more. It's kind of a cool coin. I really like the design. Looks like it's got a whole bunch of different shields on there. Almost like it's a the family shield of some sort. All right, what do we got? We've got some charite. Another 25, 50 cent item there. Let's see, what is we got a bill here. Oh, I don't know where this comes from. I don't know what country it is. I would have to look, but you know, just kind of cool to see different designs. Almost looks like Monopoly money, doesn't it? I don't know where it comes from, but that's kind of cool to have. I'll put it with all my other ones. Oh, we got a. This has got to be a Denver Mint, I believe. It might be a P. I don't know. I can't remember the. Yeah, that's a Denver. So the blue is Philadelphia. The red is Denver. So that is a 2000 uncirculated dime. We've got another. Oh, there's the coin. There's the token. And then we have another magnifying glass. And another $50 replica gold foil. Again, they're kind of cool. I remember when I got them, when I first got them, I thought they were really cool. Just not something that really intrigues me anymore. And let's see, we've got a Mike's Coin Carnival. So another one of his slabs. And this is a 1978D George Washington. It's got a little toning going on. It may not be circulated, but he may have pulled it out of an uncirculated set. But it looks a little worn. So I have to look at it a little bit more up under the microscope, kind of see what that change is. And feels like we got one more slab in here. What is this slab? Oh, that's kind of cool. So this is an 1814 to 1836 Northeast Indies fractional Stuvier genuine Spice Islands. I don't think I've ever seen one of those, but that's kind of cool. 1838, and they classified it as genuine. Again, NGC, and if you look that number up on NGC, more than likely they'll give you a value on that actual coin, or they'll give you some information about it. Uh, these are a little bit harder for me to find on the gray sheet, so I may have to go down to NGC and see what kind of information they can give me on that. And then if nothing else, if I can't find any value on that, what I'll have to do is I'll have to look on eBay and see if I can find that. So, all right. So there we are. Do you think I got my total value worth? I know you're seeing that price go up on your screen. Is this something that you would spend $39, or I'm sorry, $35 on, um, in a chance at some gold? Um, just let me know in the comments. I will probably buy from Mike again. I think he's good people. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but we'll certainly take a look at it. If you would, just keep an eye out for any other videos that I post. I'm always doing everything. I've started doing a couple of mystery grab boxes that are not just coins. Some of them I've actually done that are jewelry. I've done rings. I've done a pack that had about 80 different pieces of jewelry. And I'm just kind of seeing what's in there, and kind of fun to open and open online. So my primary focus, of course, is going to be gold and silver and coins, but it's fun to open up some of those other items. If you enjoyed the show today, please follow, subscribe, and hit that little bell button. Until the next time, this is James Garner with Stockyards Coin, and I appreciate your time. Have a great day.